Sorry, I don't know what's going on with everything, so which is really weird. So excuse this messy ceiling, guys. And of course, I have no idea what's going on with my internet. Where am I streaming this? Anyway, hey guys, what up? It's Linda, the parahistorian. Most of you guys already know me. Most of you guys. I wish it was up here, but it's not. I'll have to figure it out later. But excuse the way everything looks. As some of you already know, I am not feeling the best today. But to give up on anything. So I'm feeling much better than what I was earlier today. So, but just yeah, excuse the way everything looks. I live by the railroad tracks, as most of you know, because most of you know me from a different podcast. Um, but that is no longer. Today is going to be a day for um, introductions. I'm feeling better than when I was jamming earlier. Yeah, Joanne, I know, guys, my internet's being funky. It's been acting crazy, but I'm feeling better than what I was earlier, Jeremy, when I said I didn't know if I was going to do the show because most of you guys know, and most of you guys have seen it. I was in a sling not too long ago. I've had 2 shoulder surgeries on my right shoulder, and I have not fully recovered from any of those. I've tried everything to get rid of the pain, and it just continues. So, but life must go on. But I'm feeling much better than what I was. But anyway, tonight's show is about the reintroduction to the podcast. Haunted Memoirs is the new name of the podcast. I am super stoked to get this going. Um, I'm super stoked to be back on Things Network. Thank you, Jeremy, for allowing me to be still part of this amazing group and everything. I won't go into details of what happened because I'm not like that. The closest people to me know what happened, and that's all that matters. But just know that I am back. I am doing Haunted Memoirs here Saturday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, yes. Planning on doing the show a little bit different. I'm going to be doing like I would do on my other platform. And thanks, Jeremy. I'm happy to be back. I really am. I'm super excited to be back. I'll get everything figured out. Like I said, it was so I got off work, came home, and started resting and tried to get things down. And they are calmed down for the most part. So that's a good thing. I'm going to bed like right after this. So, um, most of you don't know is my new podcast, and I will be doing every night, well, not every night, but every Saturday night, a different location. I have done the history of over 200 locations. I started when I was 13 and continued going strong. And the beginning of this year, I was going to stop, but some amazing people told me not to stop. And so I did it, and I've grown tremendously in the last couple of months. My backup account Okay. I don't know what happened. Like I said, my internet's been acting funny. Anyway, so back to the introductions and everything to Haunted Memoirs. It is over two. Hi, Joshua. Sorry, I missed your comment. Actually, it looks like you just commented. 200 locations. I started when I was 13. Very first place I ever done was Waverly Hills Sanatorium. That is my goal next year to get to, and I've been moving forward with that. So every Saturday night here, I will be doing a different location, and I'm always open to recommendations. I'm always open to suggestions, and if you have a location, send it my way, and I will look and see if I have it already done. And if I don't, then I will look into it. I do extensive research. I dig and dig and dig and dig and dig. And then when I redo a location for like one of my videos or something, I go back through and make sure I didn't miss anything. But the Stone Mansion, which is going to be done tonight, I did not go back through and redo anything. I did the Randolph County last week. Yeah, on Sunday. And I got people over on my other platform excited to see the Stone Mansion. So I'm super excited about that one. So further ado, let's get into the Stone Mansion, shall we? Let me grab up earlier, and then I took everything down because I didn't know if I was going to do it. And now I'm regretting it because I'm doing it. So, as we all know, most of us know that the Stone Mansion is in Winchester, Indiana, along with the Randolph County Asylum. It was built by, I can never pronounce his name. I don't want to butcher it, but General Stone. And many of us probably heard of already about how the Stone Mansion later this year had gotten hit by a tornado. I love that. That's one of the most amazing locations ever. It does have a rich history to it, and it's changed different owners from quite a bit over its years. It was built in 1872 up to the top of a little hill. If you go to my actual page, you will see pictures of it. It was built again by General Stone, and before there was an actual home on the hill where the Stone Mansion. So they like tore that house down and then they built the Stone Mansion. It was built in the architectural style as a second empire. And I could see that. Coming from somebody that loves history and looking at old things, I live right next to a Victorian style home that my neighbor is trying to restore to its former glory. And unfortunately, he can't raise it up. Yeah, raise it up because it's got too much moisture in it. We live in Claypool, Indiana, guys. It's not gonna. I feel bad for him. I just hope he can get it dry enough so he can lift it because he was really excited about that. A series of Cadillac style houses were built like alongside of it. So like there's a road that's blocking it. Like the homes that were built, and then you get the Stone Mansion that I know of. Like I said, I didn't go back through and look everything up. I'm just going off by what I can remember. So originally these homes were built for the crew that were building the Stone Mansion along with their families. It was built for General Stone and his wife, Lydia. They had a marble imported from I don't know that word, and my brain is not comprehending it enough to even say it. So all of the firehouses and everything were built from marble that they had imported from somewhere. I am out of my element again this week for the second time, guys. Michelangelo, the quarry. They got it from a quarry. Michelangelo did. They didn't have any children, so Lydia and General Stone did not have any children while they were living in the Stone Mansion. It was instrumental to the shifting of the railroad that was going through Winchester and his property at the time. He was a general and a state quartermaster during the Civil War times. Oops, I didn't move the camera. He was also a contractor, an entrepreneur, and he donated 40 acres to establish the Fountain Park Cemetery as a public cemetery. So at one point in time, you could go up into one of the master bedrooms and see General Stone's headstone and the cemetery. Now, I never got to do that. I've never seen it, so I can't say if that's. So I can't say. He died in 1891. His wife died in 1892. And after that, after he passed away, he left Lydia the mansion, and after she died, A.E. Miller purchased it from the estate, and it sold 3 separate times in 1927 and 1979. Not 79. The Williams who purchased it, and so the Williams bought it in 1968, and then in 1979 they applied for it to be on the National Register of Historic Places. It was approved to be put on the National Register of Historic Places on March 21st of 1979. And then in 85, it became a restaurant and had an addition built on the south side. So the addition that we all pretty much walk in and you all see it. Hi, Kelly. Sorry I missed your comment. Looks like you just commented. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm out of my element. Not feeling the greatest tonight. In 2019, Stop purchased it, so most of you know who Stop is, and they purchased it from Richard Wise and has been trying to restore it to its former glory. So now with the tornado hitting it, they have a lot more work to do. Go into the paranormal aspect of everything. So you'll see in most of my videos, I do the history first, and then I go to the paranormal side of everything. People have seen shadow figures, Mr. Stone, EVPs, cold spots, a lot of great history that was in the Stone Mansion. Now, I have been to the Stone Mansion once before. One time. That's all I've ever been to the Stone Mansion. And it was a great experience for me to go to the Stone Mansion. I loved it. Every bit of it. I want to go back, obviously, because, well, I want to go to any of these locations that I've been to or do videos on. Boo Boots, what are you doing? Why must you lay there? I'm getting death glared at by my furball because she is on my altar and laying right on it in front of my dog. And that's where she lays at. She doesn't lay anywhere else. So, and I do have a pet skunk. I finally got a pet skunk. I've been wanting one for over a year now, and I finally got one. His name is Peppy. So anyway, yep. But so that's like how my haunted memoirs are gonna go. It's gonna go about half an hour, and then just chilling, talking. I know, like next week, I don't know if I'm gonna do a show. I don't know if I'm gonna be back in time, Jeremy. I might be. be back in next week, in time to next week to do a show. I'm going to be down at the Hannah House at their festival that they're doing this year down there. Then I'm going to Pure Unity, which is in October. So keep an eye out on my page for all of that information. Wasn't really planning on doing too much of a show tonight with me not feeling good. To do the Stone Mansion, I'm hoping that I can do tomorrow night. Hoping, praying that I can do tomorrow night. Not on here, not on here. My other platform, because I have people waiting to watch see Stone Mansion. So, but I'm gonna sit here for a little bit. I don't want to go to work tomorrow, guys. I really don't want to go to work tomorrow. Don't want to go to work, but I have to. So if you're just joining, I did the Stone Mansion, and it's an intro to Haunted Memoirs. That's going to be happening every Saturday night at 8:30 p.m. here on Things Network. So yeah, I think I'm going to end this now because my shoulder is starting to bother me, and I'm just going to go relax it and probably go to sleep for the night. So thanks guys for joining, and I will talk to you guys next week. And as always, open to requests, suggestions, or recommendations.